Hi guys, Steph the Illuminated Nerd here. Today we're talking about the Amazon Alexa. I've got an Echo Dot and an Echo Plus, and I've got some compatible devices that we can pair with it and try out how that works. So let's get right into it. So the main difference between the two models, the Echo Dot and the Echo Plus, is that the Echo Plus has a larger speaker and a built-in smart hub. So if you want to pair a lot of different devices and you didn't buy for example, a Philips kit that came with a hub, then you can use the smart hub in your Echo Plus to pair all of your devices directly without needing to plug into the hub. But if you've only got one or more Echo Dots, then you do need a hub to pair your devices to it because it doesn't have its own built-in hub. Obviously there's a bigger speaker in the Echo Plus and it sounds great on its own, whereas the Echo Dot has a much smaller speaker, so I would suggest pairing it to a Bluetooth speaker, which you can do, so you can get a much nicer speaker to go along with your Echo Dot. So let's start taking a look at how I'm going to pair all of these devices into the Alexa app. So you open up your Alexa app, you hit the Smart Home category, and then you hit Add Devices. I've sped this up 400% so that it doesn't take so long, but this takes about a minute normally on its own. So this will find all of your devices that are available and just throw them on that screen there, and then you go to Groups, and then you want to create a new group where you're going to add all of your devices into that group. And you can pick from a pre-selected list of groups. So for here, I'm going to pick Office, since this is my home office. And here I pick all of the devices that I want to add into the group. Notice that I have my Nanoleaf Auroras, but I'm not going to add that into the group. So I just want to use the devices that are directly on my desk for demonstration purposes. And voila, now I have a group called Office. Now that I have all of these devices paired and I added them into a group called Office, now I can control all of them as a whole through the Amazon Alexa. Now I've set the trigger word to be something else so that I don't trigger your home devices if you have one running all the time. So this one's keyword is set to computer from the list of the 4 that you can pick. I like that it's computer because it's Star Trek-y. So anyways, computer, can you turn on office lights to 25% brightness? Okay. So I've got the LED strip, and I've got these 2 U-bulbs, and this is a Philips U-bulb that's only white. These 2 actually can do color, and the strip can do color as well. So let's do that. I'll say, computer, set office lights blue. So it's set my LED strip blue. And it's set the 2 U-bulbs blue, but this one is purely white, so it can only do intensity level, but not color. Computer, set office lights to white. And there you have it. You can actually build routines into your Alexa so that in the morning you can tell it to start your routine, and it can do things like give you the weather and then turn on your lights to whatever intensity you have pre-programmed. So that's an interesting feature you can do. Computer, turn off office lights. So now that we've looked at devices and the peripherals that you can pair and whatnot, I thought we'd look at some of the more commonly used commands that you can use with an Alexa. So the most often used one would be to check the weather. So computer, what's the weather today? Computer, what's the weather today?
Right now in Dieppe, it's -2 degrees Celsius with flurries. Throughout the day, you can expect more of the same, with a high of -2 degrees and a low of -9 degrees.
And you can set alarms. So if you have like an Echo Dot in your bedroom, maybe paired to a Bluetooth speaker, you could do computer, set an alarm every day for 7 a.m.
Second alarm set for every day at 7 a.m.
And then you can also do like timers. So that's good if you've got like an Echo Dot like in the kitchen or whatnot. So you could do computer, set a timer for 3 seconds. Computer, set a timer for 3 seconds.
3 seconds, starting now.
Computer, stop. So that's cool. You can do a timer, which is useful in the kitchen, or even if you're just in the office and you want to set some sort of a reminder or whatnot. Maybe you want to reply to an email and you don't want to forget to get to it, and you want to do it in 20 minutes, for example. So computer, remind me in 20 minutes to send that email. Computer, set a reminder in 20 minutes to send that email.
Okay, I'll remind you in 20 minutes.
There you go. And then in 20 minutes, it would say something like, I'll do a shorter one. Computer, set a reminder in 5 seconds to tell me that I am awesome. But it'll actually
What's the reminder for?
Tell me that I am awesome.
Okay, I'll remind you in 5 seconds.
It's actually going to say, tell me that I am awesome, though. You have to word it right.
This is a reminder. Tell me that I am awesome.
See? It also sends a notification on my phone with the Alexa app as a notification, so that's interesting too. Computer, stop.
This is a reminder.
Computer, thank you.
You're welcome.
And then last but not least, lists. Alexa is really great for doing like grocery lists and whatnot. So you can just do like a computer, add coffee to my grocery list.
I've added coffee to your shopping list.
And then you can ask it, computer, what's on my grocery list? Computer, what's on my grocery list?
You have 6 items on your shopping list. Here are the 5 most recent. Coffee, relish, coffee, coffee then, and coffee then. Would you like to hear your last item?
No.
Okay.
And then you bring your smartphone to the store and you open up the Alexa app and you can reference all of your lists and you can check off items as you put them in your cart. So that's super handy. And then you can just add stuff onto your list at home using any of the Echoes that you have, Echo Dots or Pluses that you have in your house. So that's also really useful. Now that we've gone over some of the more common uses, I thought I'd go over some of the interesting, less common things that you can ask Alexa. There's so many things that you can ask. You should really be just trying lots of different stuff, but here's just some interesting ones for your entertainment, I suppose. Computer, can you talk like Yoda?
Jedi named Yoda there is. Unique way of speaking is his. Focus must 1 until Yoda's done saying his whole sentences.
Computer, what's the price of Bitcoin?
1 Bitcoin is worth 10,900 Canadian dollars, down 2.8% over the last 24 hours.
Computer, which came first, the chicken or the egg?
According to Neil deGrasse Tyson, it's the egg. He's pretty smart, so I tend to believe him.
Nice. Computer, what's on your mind?
A friend of mine is the voice for an elevator. Seems like a cool job, but I bet it has a lot of ups and downs.
Every time you ask Alexa what's on your mind, it will actually give you a different response. So that's just a fun one to do. Also, there's a pretty large joke library, so you can ask for a specific kind of joke or just say, computer, tell me a joke.
What did the Terminator say to his last sip of coffee? Hasta la barista, baby.
But you can also ask very specific kind of jokes if they have some in that category. Here's one I know exists. Computer, tell me a ninja joke.
What kind of shoes do ninjas wear? Sneakers.
Haha. Okay. And then also, Alexa is a pretty big data bank of just facts and whatnot. So encyclopedia type stuff. You could say like, computer, how much caffeine is in coffee?
1 cup of brewed coffee has 94.8 milligrams of caffeine.
So lots of like useful information like that. And here's an interesting one. If you've got an Echo Dot in your room, you could say, computer, can you help me sleep?
Okay, I have a few skills for that. Let's try babbling brook sounds.
Computer, stop. So yeah, there's definitely a lot of different things you can do. And you can also, in the Alexa app, there's a section for skills where you can go browse little plugins and apps. Computer, stop. I've muted it. So you can go and add skills, which are little like plugins and applications that can, I guess, add extra functionality to your Alexa that you wouldn't necessarily have. That's kind of like in the pre-built-in stuff. But there's a lot of pre-built-in stuff for sure. So yeah, definitely a really interesting product. I'm planning on having an Echo in the bedroom and in the kitchen for the list, and in the bedroom because I then can pair it with a light in the bedroom, and I can just shut off the lights with voice commands, so that's interesting for sure. Hey guys, I hope you liked the video about the Amazon Alexa. Check next week where I will be doing a more advanced tutorial on how to actually build your own skills for the Amazon Alexa. So if you're interested in that more advanced topic, check the video next week.